4 days away, which means it's time to start carving pumpkins. But what do you do with the edible filling once you've finished decorating?
Well, Paddy's Market Ambassador, Melissa Essie, is here with some recipes now. How delightful to see you. This spread looks extraordinary.
Hello, Melinda.
Hi, how are you?
And how on earth have you carved these pumpkins out so beautifully?
I would like to take credit for that, but it's not my work.
Why wouldn't you take credit? Just say, oh, look, thanks so much, Mon. It took me ages.
It took me ages, Mon.
Yeah, see? And I believe you on that. OK, now you've made pumpkin biscuits.
I have. Look at them.
These.
Oh, wow.
So they're
wow.
pumpkin chopped chip, right? So I roasted up some pumpkin. Very importantly, I blotted the pumpkin because pumpkin has a lot of moisture. So we want to get that out when we're putting it in cookies because you don't want to really...
Unblotted pumpkin's horrific, isn't it?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible. But otherwise, it's a very simple kind of cookie recipe. I've got melted butter, 2 different kinds of sugar, because why wouldn't you? Some egg white, you know, and in goes the pumpkin, and I'm going to give that all a mix. And basically, you get your wet ingredients in, you give it a whisk up, then you put your dry ingredients in, which is just a bit of flour and some spices. We've got what we call pumpkin spices, but yeah, you pop that in.
And then OK, then if we're whipping through it, you're putting them out with an ice cream scoop.
This is a great little cookie scoop.
A little dollop.
Because it just means that you don't get your hands all dirty.
OK, and then how long do you cook? How long do you cook them?
180 degrees for about 15 minutes.
OK.
And they come out looking just
so good.
May I? Mom's already dipped in.
They're so good. And now you've got a pesto.
I did. I've made a pumpkin seed pesto. We don't have to always use nuts. We can use different kinds of greens. So this one is pumpkin seed and some beautiful basil that I picked up at Paddy's yesterday. Gorgeous. Now, I've used butternut pumpkin today, but there's so many different kinds of pumpkins. The jack-o'-lanterns, they don't have a lot of flesh, so we don't really use them for cooking. No. But these wonderful Kents and the butternut pumpkins, they're beautiful for cooking.
My mum had a stall at Paddy's Market. I grew up working at Paddy's Market. It's very early on the weekends.
How fantastic.
So, yeah, it's just the best place for fresh produce. Delish.
My parents used to take me there as a child. I do all of my shopping there now. It is amazing.
You know
it's
what
a
you've
family
done?
tradition.
You know what you've done? You've disguised the health of the pumpkin with all those other fun things. That is not easy to achieve.
It's delicious.
You're a wizard.
Thank you. I'll take that.
This is delicious. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
And you can head down to Paddy's Markets for all of your fresh produce and spooky Halloween costumes.
You're watching Weekend Sunrise. Our top stories this morning.
A new dawn for Queensland.